So once you've made your selection, you come to this page, and so from up here, what you can do is you can select a specific data set you would like to analyze. So at the moment, you can only do one at a time, but I will add some automated functionality to the GeoWizard soon. And you can also select a specific GPL. This is sort of the annotations for the genes within the gene series. So what we get is from all of the metadata that is associated with this GSE 69967, um, we try to pull out, these are the descriptions for each of the GSMs. Each of the GSMs are just the samples within the gene series. And from here, we try to extract experimental variables, which we will then use to generate the design and contrast matrix. So right now, I've only the characteristics column is clicked because there seems to be nothing in the description column, and the GSM title does not have the levels found within are simply redundant when compared to the factor levels found within this, and so this column is ignored. Um, However, all of these factors, sorry, all of these experimental variables that can be extracted from this characters underscore ch1 text are given here as sort of just experimental variable 1 to 10. And what is shown in this table are the three experimental variables that are somehow recommended by GeoWizard. So in this case, it's treatment, tissue, and time, but you can get rid of time if you're not interested. You can add EXP-var1, which seems to be the patient number, EXP-var5, which is the time, okay, 6, which is some sort of code. Um, and all of these variables that you do not have in the all factors level table, you can see in the ignored factor levels table. Now, what you can do is remove specific rows right now. So let's say I don't want, I don't know, day 0 lesional placebo. So factor 18, I can get rid of that. Or I can remove specific factors here. So let's say I'm only interested in the short-term effects of tofacitinib, and so I can remove the week 1, week 2, week 4, and week 12 levels and just keep day 1 and day 3 and day 0. Um, but I'm going to put these back in, and once I'm happy with my selection, I can move forward using this button here and go on to make the design contrast matrix. However, even once I have gone through and looked at the data sets, if I perform my expression analysis or I do some QC and find within the expression or the QC that a single sample is somehow degraded or off, I can come back to this page and filter the sample once again, or simple to filter the sample out, which I didn't the first time I analyzed the data, and then simply run through the process once again. So it is not a one-time analysis. The idea is to go through all of the steps, so move on to make the design contrast matrix, QC the data, perform the expression analysis. Then once you find, something of interest or a few GSMs that you'd like to exclude from your analysis, you can come back and do that here. So for now, I'm happy with this, not excluding any rows. I'm going to continue on to this page and generate a contrast and design matrix.